Hey guys, it's RTG coming at you with some more Humankind. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about this week. This is the first episode of the week, so we have a lot to get done today. First off, we are at war. So I hope all of you would have seen mostly the last episode where we declared war against the Assyrians, decided that we are going to burn their villages, and whatever villages we don't burn, we try to vassalize. So that is objective number 1 for this week. So currently we had 97, out of 100 war support. We are losing a bit of war support each turn. So we get 1 war support a turn for having their city occupied, which we stole their capital. Spoilers. -2 because of cultural influence. So we share borders, and then there is also a -1 from proximity. So because they're our immediate neighbors, there's a -1 penalty, just because you really shouldn't be. Okay, it's kind of mentally straining on your empire to be at war with the people right next to you. And then there's another -1 for being the initiator of the war. But these guys are losing 4 per turn. So as it stands, we will we will outlast them, I guess, just maintaining the status quo. So in a handful of turns, they'll be completely out of war support and we can force our demands. But we want to push that faster. So we're going to see if we can fight off any more of their units. I don't believe there are any that we have vision on. And then we have this unit over here. So there's some Assyrian raiders over to our west. This city here that we are trying to assimilate into our empire. So we have a city cap of 6 at the moment, holding 2 cities. We have 1 under our control, which I am honestly just noticing has the Temple of Artemis under construction. I am not sure what happens if we take the Temple of Artemis. So we'll see how that falls, because it's already under construction. I don't know if the Assyrians still have claim over it, since it's here in Assyria's territory. But we'll see how that goes after the war, if we can hold on to their capital. They have Nineveh as their new capital, and from what I can see, it is, based on the outlines, this is their only other territory. Well, this is their only other city, and it doesn't seem like they have had the opportunity to expand anywhere. So what we can try to do, we have these 2 guys at 28, this guy at 25. If we can get a flank on this guy, get rid of him, we're going to get this city. I'm going to assimilate it once it gets to this friendly threshold, We're going to simulate it, turn that into a new city. We're going to take this. So at the end of it, we should have, at the end of this wall, we should presumably have 10 cities. Well, 5 cities. Sorry, I was looking at this. For now, though, we'll leave these 2 guys. We may take them over later. For now, we end turn and see how things go forward from here. Well, as I was saying, that is our first objective. Our second objective is can upgrade these guys into our immortal next turn, so we need to keep them in the territory. So you guys can head. Okay, you can head up there and head right there. You guys meet them to the side. Okay. Other objectives, we are trying to get as many. Okay, these guys came closer to us. Let's see if they try to retreat. I think I reacted a bit too slow. We may have been able to force the attack if we responded faster. Our next objective is twofold. We are currently building the statue of Zeus. Many of you know that the statue of Zeus is a world wonder, but it is also a it is also a holy site. So the way religion works in this game is whoever has the most holy sites becomes the head of the religion. We currently have no holy sites in our empire, and thus the religion we worked so hard to spread was taken by, who are these guys now? The Maya. So the Mayans have our religion because they currently have one. I believe their empire currently only has the one holy site. So if we can take the holy site, if we can take a holy site, I believe we may be given ownership of the religion again. If not, we will try to build another holy site quickly once we get this done. And if all else fails, we just take their city peacefully or through violence. Either one is fine with me. Okay, you guys, let's see. I think that you guys can transfer. One of you guys can transfer. These guys step out here, and the guy with veterancy also steps forward, even though I don't think that's necessary because nobody has movement. Thought we moved turns already, but yeah. So those are our 2 current objectives: war and religion. Okay, so let's see if we can spot. This guy seems to have covered a lot of distance. Temple of Artemis is under our shared projects, so I guess if we take the city, we may be able to build it. Okay, but is this okay, that takes up too much time. I don't think we can just buy it out, but even if we do, that would be population. We can't buy it out. Not worth anything there. There's a curiosity over there, but can upgrade this guy to a swordsman, this guy to a immortal, neither of which are particularly useful. You we can upgrade though. Push you guys a bit forward. Have you guys meet up with them. This city looks like it would be real annoying to try and take, especially since we don't have vision on it. Okay, first off, found you. These guys move pretty quick. Okay, let's try to get them from this way. Not sure what we just finished. Either philosophy or standing. Okay, so it's not philosophy because we still have the same city cap. Forced labor, stoneworks, fishing nets, all of which we don't need at the moment. The pentaconta could be useful, but not necessary. We haven't really gotten to the point where we need to explore. See, fortifications, so home guards, stone walls, military camps, +1 combat strength for +1 combat strength in combat for units in or adjacent to the district. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a district or outpost. Either way, this is just combat strength for, I believe, when you're battling on districts. Let's see. We had immortals before. We've had immortals a little bit now, and swordsmen. So that's not what we just got. I don't. It may be irrigation. Either way, we should push 2 fortifications. That way, if somebody tries to attack one of our cities, either the Assyrians or like one of these aggressive independent people, we have citizens instead of, I guess, just instead of basic peasants, we have actual citizens, which are slightly stronger, so can work with that. We can't quite see where their city is, but it seems to be on top of the hill, so I think I'll try to push forward with these guys, get these guys over here. See if we can get some vision. Napata gains a population. See if we can find. Nope, these guys have completely lost me. It's disappointing. Okay, so Assyr. What? They took it back while I wasn't looking. Okay, so that means there is at least 1 set of troops over there. So you know what? We double back. We retake their capital. Somebody just got the achievement built to last, which I believe is a world wonder. Oh yeah, built to last. The Mayans built a world wonder.
Keep moving.
So we need
Over there. Let's
to quickly get need to quickly re-siege the territory. Okay, so just these guys. Bright side, should be some good EXP. Okay. Simple. So I'm going to keep
together.
these guys in the, I'm going to keep those guys in the city. See if we can find where these guys ran off to, because I know they ran north. And I do kind of want more military going. Do want more military with us. Okay, fortifications researched, scientist star unlocked. How's it? Okay, wow, somebody already moved on to the.
Where have you been?
Oh, so they just moved to the classical era. Huh. And they're still a decent number of points ahead of us. But
We would all benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
do we have the money to... Oh. You guys. Okay, not quite yet. How do... Oh, there's the... Okay. Buy out a handful of units. We have them for 20 turns, so we can potentially use them against the Assyrians as a forward army. You guys, I will need you to hurry up and get back into the city so no one can take it back while we aren't looking. In terms of what's next, outpost simulations would be useful. Naval transports would be useful. Commons quarters. Okay, so conquest, rhetoric, trade expeditions. In that order. Okay. These guys reached classical era. Assur is mutinous. Somebody got a world deed. And we seem to be doing pretty
greetings. I hope you don't mind if I stare.
good. Okay. So you guys can already healed up, move forward. These guys shall take your place next turn. I want you guys to also start pushing forward and potentially help with the ongoing war effort. Still haven't properly seen where their city is, but should be able to head this way. A bunch of stuff popping up. Kerma has population. These guys, that new grievance.
Perhaps we have some common ground.
Oppressing the faithful. Pressing the faithful, pressing the faithful. These guys have...
So, will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not be in their hands. A cultural wonder. In my considered opinion, one of your competitors garnered a lot of fame building that monstrosity.
Okay, so there has been... Okay, these guys took control of a car, which I don't really care. But I may be able to get a city out of it if I demand it. Not sure.
How you doing, friend?
Oh, these guys discovered Lake Baikal, which led to me discovering Lake Baikal. Okay, what? That don't have any grievances against you guys. The Nazca seem to be losing a decent amount of war support. And we are gaining a lot of war support, but we are allied, which is somewhat annoying. These guys lost their outpost. These guys lost their outpost to
A
one
new
of the
independent
peoples.
people. And who are they? Time will tell if they are helpful, helpless, or history.
Okay, we don't seem to be gaining any more. Can spend 100. Wow, this went up quick. Okay, we need to be quickly working on assimilating this city. The more troops we have, the better. You guys start pushing forward. Same with you guys. Shoot, I actually wanted to keep the immortal with me, which I can't do anymore. Okay. Faster we get north, the better. Okay, 3 turns until the Statue of Zeus is unlocked. You guys actually want you out here, and lucky for us, they approached us and immediately ran away. That's even more war support for us. Okay, new narrative event, Swamp Fever. During the construction of Kerma, your workers dug through to an area of boggy, dank ground. Yo, dank. Anyway, since then, a strange and terrible disease has afflicted a number of them. The symptoms are always the same: fever, vomiting, headaches, and in too many cases, sudden death within a few days later. Some claim that the gods are punishing us for our arrogance in erecting so magnificent a structure. Others, however, share stories of a similar sounding affliction blighting other lands. We could attempt to better understand this sickness, or perhaps it would be wiser to appease the furious force responsible for this fiendish curse. We could honor them. Prison offerings might calm down the respective powers. We could study the problem, or we could ignore it. We are leaning more towards relations, so let's honor it. It's a bit of goal, but we aren't really spending the money at the moment. This is an easy enough fight, but I don't want to necessarily take it at the moment. Okay, this is their capital. Let's see. We are largely downhill with rivers, and it's 4 of them. Okay, let me at least push the immortal forward. I don't want to don't necessarily want to have to fight these guys. And I feel like running isn't going to lead into a good direction, but I'll chance it. Okay. That was actually a really good retreat. Okay, so you guys go to station. Okay, Elder turn. Gonna try to quickly grab this and dip. Okay, and they found us again. Okay, so we have to do that fight. This though, okay, you know what, they attacked us, I'm fine with that. Manual battle, they have reinforcements coming, but so do we. We put one guy up here, archers in the back line. I think this may be high ground, I'm not sure. Put you, sorry, put you on the flag. Okay, that should be decent deployment, but I also have this immortal running into the fight as reinforcements. This fight I need to take care of, but get these guys. I don't necessarily want them going through hostile territory, but it seems like it has to. And the continuation for Swamp Fever. The trinkets and livestock we offered to the jealous god who cursed us with this awful sickness have, it appears, been sufficient to appease their wrath, but only somewhat. Though fever laborers succumb to infection, fresh outbursts remain a regular occurrence. That these only claim a few few lives rather than untold hundreds. May simply be a consequence of greater caution on the worksite of Kerma. But only a fool would rely upon that. The offerings will continue, lest whatever entity we displeased becomes enraged once more. I can speak. Diseased on Kerma, minus 15 food. Honestly, not an issue. We're still making food. We are actually capped on almost everything. So in 2 turns, when the Statue of Zeus is finished, we start working on the satraps' palaces. We have a few of those to kick out. Okay. Quickly see if we can manual battle. These guys have a bit of high ground, but we have two guys. Okay, this is a much easier fight than I was expecting. Those guys and those guys. Boom. As a matter of fact, that is a military star.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, we are. There's our war supporters dropping with each other because we are at peace, or because we have an alliance. Okay, so see if I can buy a bit of ebony for the
What noble deed shall we perform next, my honored ally?
sage. Is a bunch of food, which we don't have enough gold for. Okay, I know that there is a army somewhere for these guys. But for now, in deployment, these guys take an attack. I'm not sure, but this might that might actually be their horse. Okay, so doesn't look like I can get all the way over there, so I'm going to leave it. Okay. Okay, they still have one warrior standing. So you guys protect the archers. Okay, so that's where the warriors. Unpromoted archers. Promoted archers. I can't tell the amount of EXP these guys have, so I'm going to put you back, push you forward. Okay, as a means of maintaining health. And now we push forward on the city. Manual battle. Put you here. Put you back a bit. And deployment. Since we initiated, we get the first attack. And these guys are just basic levies. So I have it. Should be no issue getting rid of them. Okay. 2 successful sieges. And we have complete control over the Assyrian territories.
How do you do, whoever you are?
And next turn, their war support hit 0s, ours hit 100. So, I think that is a good place to end today's episode. Let's see what happens on Wednesday. Will we claim the full breadth of the Assyrian territory? Will we vassalize them? Will we decide, you know what, take your territory, I just wanted to prove a point? Find out next time in Humankind. Peace, tranquility, love to all of you. See you.